All right, all right. Hello, everyone. My name is Drizzax, and if it's your first time here, please consider subscribing to my channel, and please make sure you share with friends. In the last class, we did treble staff, the alphabet of the line and spaces. You know, the alphabet of line and spaces of the treble staff. And in today's class, we're going to look at the bass staff, the alphabet of the line and spaces of the bass staff. We did alphabet of line and spaces for treble staff in the last class. So don't forget treble staff. Let me quickly. I want to remind us the alphabet of the treble staff. Treble staff, 5 lines. Before we go to today's work, let's check this. Treble staff. Don't forget this. Treble staff, right? E, G, B, D, F, and F, A, C, E. Then you can close this. So this is treble staff and the alphabet E, G, B, D, F, and F, A, C, E. Please don't forget. Keep that. Don't forget. Then I said we also have ledger lines above the staff and ledger lines below the staff, and we're going to do that later. So in today's lesson, we're going to look at the alphabet. I'm going to make it short. In the next 5, 6 to 7 minutes, we are done. So I don't want to rush us. So if you are just joining the live, please make sure you share with friends and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you can see our updates anytime we are going live. You see us. So today we're going to look at the alphabet of the bass staff. Alphabet of the what? Bass staff. I told us last week that we have two types of clefs. We have two types of clefs: the treble clef and the bass clef. This is the treble clef. Let me remind you. And here's the bass clef. Huh? Bass clef, treble clef. That was what he did last lesson. So now we are going to do the alphabet of the bass staff. Please don't forget the alphabet of the bass staff. So now here we go. Line 5, line 4, line 3, line 2, and line 1. 5 lines and 4 spaces. 5 lines and 4 spaces. So this thing is called staff. Steve or staff. Staff or Stave. So the lines of the staff are counted from down to the top. I explained that also last week. The last class I explained this, and the lines are counted from down to the top. Please make sure you note that. You don't count lines from here. This is line number 1, line number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Space number 1, space number 2, space 3, and space 4. I don't know if you understand that. Space 4 spaces and 5 lines. Then you start counting from the down to the top. So now the alphabet. Before you write the alphabet, the next thing you're going to do now. Actually, you want to learn how to read music, how to read piece of music. When you come across a Western notation, crochet, quiver, semi-quiver, you should be able to read. As musicians, you should be able to read piece of music. But before we go to that, you can't just jump, into that. You have to learn this. So this is where to start. This is what? This is where to start. So now the very first thing you're going to do after the staff is to draw the bass clef. Is to draw what? The bass clef. You're going to draw it on the staff. You're going to draw the bass clef on the staff, and you're going to start from line number 4. Line number 4. Here. Put a dot. Then draw something like a question mark, and don't forget these 2 dots. So as it is on the board now, what we have on the board now is called bass staff, not bass clef. This is bass clef. Clef and staff. Bass staff. Make sure you note that. Bass staff. So the alphabet for the bass staff. Line 1. Don't forget this is line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, and line 5. So the first line, which is line 1, is alphabet G. G. Second line, alphabet B. Third line, alphabet D. Fourth line, alphabet F, and the fifth line, alphabet what? Alphabet A. G, B, D, F, A. These are the alphabet for the lines. Please make sure you memorize this because you can't do without them. If you don't know the alphabet of the line and spaces, then there is no how you will read a piece of music. It's not possible. Get yourself familiar with this. Please make sure you rewind the video. Rewind the video after this live. Rewind the video. Take your time and learn. Rewind the video after this live and take your time. Study it. Make sure you go over it. Just make sure you go over it. So now, these are the alphabet for the lines. Then we're going to look at the spaces now. Don't forget we have 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. The spaces are counted from the down to the top. Please don't forget the alphabet of the lines, G, B, D, F, A. And the spaces you have A, C, E, and G. A, C, E, G for the spaces and G, B, D, F, A for the lines. So these are the alphabet for the lines and spaces of the bass staff. Don't forget we have the one for treble staff, which we did in the last class. So if you are just joining us, if this is your first time here, please make sure you look for the other video, the very first video. Go through the video, watch the video so that you can understand. Please just watch the first video. I'll post the link there after the live. I'm going to drop the link. Check the first video. After the first video, make sure you watch the first video, understand the first video. So if you don't watch the first video, you may not, you'll be missing out. So please make sure you watch the first video before you watch this so that you can understand this. Watch the very first video. GBDFA for the lines and ACEG for the spaces. What are you going to do next? You close this place with double bar. We call it end bar. End bar or finale. We call it finale music. So end bar. End bar. That's double bar line. Make sure you close the mouth. Beginning and the end. Or down to the top. Beginning and the end. So now for the lines. These are the alphabet for the lines, right? Alphabet for the lines. Okay, let me write it on the lines. For the lines, you have G here. That's good. For the second line, you have boy. Third line, the serve, Fanta or favor. Let me put Fanta, whatever, you can put whatever you like. Fanta, always. For the lines, that's for the lines. And for the spaces, you can write all, cow, eat, grass. Why do we need all this? All the alphabet, all this good boy, the serve Fanta always. You don't really need the good boy that want to drink Fanta or whatever. All you just need is the first letter. So that means the first line. I'm just giving you this sentence. So this will help you to remember the alphabet of the lines. Do you understand? This will help you to do what? To remember the alphabet of the lines. So if you can remember this sentence, definitely you won't forget the alphabet for the spaces. All cow eat grass. All cow what? Eat grass. Okay, let me write it out there. For the lines, you have a good boy deserves Fanta or favor always. So that's for the lines. And for the spaces, you have you can call it ASEC. If this is what you can easily remember, you can take that. And you can also use all grass. So that you use asterisk or all cow eats grass. So if you are asked the alphabet of the third line in base staff, so you start counting from here. 1, 2, 3. D. So then you can also use the, what is it called? This formula. You can use this formula. If you are asked the second line or the fourth line, let me say fourth line in base staff, fourth, good boy, deserve, Fanta, then F. F is the fourth line. F is for the fourth line. So that's just that about base staff. So you need to get yourself familiar with all of this. You need to understand this. Let me clean asterisk and write all cow eat grass here. All cow eats grass. Don't forget, good is for the first line, boy is for the second line, deserves is for the third line, Fanta is for the fourth line, and always is for the fifth line. And then this one, all is for the first space, cow, second space, eat, third space, grass, fourth space. So thank you for watching. This is where I'm going to stop today. I don't want to make it so long. So now that we have done treble and bass staff, so we are going to do the combination of treble staff and bass staff in the next class. Make sure you stay tuned, subscribe to this channel, and share the live. Give us a thumbs up. As I see you in the next class. Peace out. Enjoy yourself.